Call, please.
Trustee Forster,
Here.
Trustee Cook,
Here.
Trustee Markwart,
Here.
Trustee Oppenheim,
Here.
Trustee Schenk, Trustee Takaoka, President Byrne.
Okay, may I have a motion to appoint a president pro tem for this evening's meeting?
I would vote Tom Cook to take the part of president. Can never say it.
Second.
Okay,
Roll call, please.
Trustee Forster,
Aye.
Trustee Cook,
Aye.
Trustee Markwart,
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim,
Aye.
Trustee Schenk, Trustee Takaoka, President Byrne.
Okay, so we have a quorum and a roll call on that. Would everyone please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Seeing no citizens here, I'm assuming that means there's no citizens wishing to address the board. So then we'll jump, omnibus vote agenda would be the next item, and there's only one item on that. Is there a motion to approve item A?
Motion to approve item A.
Second.
Motion is second. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Forster,
Aye.
Trustee Cook,
Aye?
Trustee Markwart,
Aye.
Trustee Oppenheim, Trustee Schenk, Trustee Takaoka, President Byrne.
Motion carries. Okay, only item on our agenda tonight, new business communication, approval and passage of ordinance 2021-112, an ordinance authorizing a contract for the Illinois Route 21 mall-to-mall access improvements with A-LAMP for an amount not to exceed $309,910. Mr. Brown.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the board's consideration of holding this special meeting. This improvement has been something we've been working with IDOT to obtain a permit for ever since Melody Farms was constructed. Really what we're talking about is a new mall-to-mall connection. You may recall when, before Melody Farms was developed, there was no reason for people to travel west to east because there was a farmer's field. Since then, with the construction of Melody Farms, we are needing to have that east-west connection. We did not have the agreements in place when Melody Farm was constructed, so now that we have partners with the Hawthorne Row development, we do have an opportunity to affect change. So we did open up bids publicly, sealed bids. We did have, we had 3 different bidders. A-LAMP was the lowest responsible bidder of the 3. As you said, $309,910. The scope of work is to remove at both Ring Drive, the roadway to the north. It's hard to see with the mouse. So Ring Drive to the north, and then also at Denny's, there's a raised median that doesn't allow east. Those will be removed. And then everything has been set up for this second phase. So the pedestrian improvements will also be added to this, where there will be some push buttons to allow people, certainly when the Hawthorne Row residential occurs, they will be able to push a pedestrian button and be able to walk back and forth to shop both at Melody Farms. And it will be at both locations, thank you. So the other improvement, they're going to be adding a sidewalk. So right now the sidewalk ends at Uncle Julio's. There is not a sidewalk in front of Denny's. And then we are partnering with the mall and their contractor to install a sidewalk all the way across their frontage of the 3 outlots and then across Ring Drive. So there will be a continuous sidewalk system. So there's a little bit of traffic signal work. The mast arms are where they need to be. It's just a matter of some programming and they'll do that as part of this contract. There's two substantial completion dates. One is we want them to complete the vehicular part of things, the pavement, the left turn lane northbound on Milwaukee Avenue, left turn lane onto Ring Drive. That is being extended to maximize the storage lane. And so that small landscape island, that's going to be removed, and there's going to be a ribbon of concrete between the northbound lanes and the southbound lanes. So essentially, the storage lanes to the north and the storage lanes to the south will meet one another at the end. So those are the improvements that are proposed. We did have A-LAMP as the apparent low bidder, and staff is recommending that we move forward with approving ordinance 2021-112. And I'm here to answer questions that you may have. The time frame is complete all pavement and concrete work by November 1. And then in terms of the traffic signal work, we will be able to change it to allow for the vehicles to move. The pedestrian movements, we're understanding there might be an issue with obtaining some of the underground piping for pedestrian signals. So that may take a little bit longer, but we could certainly still open up the roadway and then block off the sidewalk until that work is done. And that's the most important element of the project.
Was November the complete date?
So November 1 is substantial completion for all pavement and concrete work.
Okay.
And then in terms of any of the pedestrian movements, we're going to work with them on that and give them probably another 60 days to complete that if needed.
Is this price locked in, and how much do you think it's reflective of the current problem with material prices?
I think they're very competitive. In fact, the other bidders were over $50,000 more was the next one. And then Berger, who actually improved the major intersection of 60 and 21, they were over $100,000 more than A-LAMP. Yeah, we do have some impact. Asphalt prices haven't went crazy, so it's still pretty competitive.
Yeah, concrete's the one that's been kind of... Any other comments or questions from the board? This is pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Anything else from staff of any kind, or no? Okay, then hang on one second. Then is there a motion to approve ordinance 2021-112
So made. Second?
in an amount not to exceed $309,910, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Motion is second. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Schenk. Trustee Takaoka. President Byrne. Trustee Oppenheim.
Aye.
Trustee Markwart.
Aye.
Trustee Forster.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Cook.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
And that is it for this evening, correct? All right, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So made. Second.
Roll call?
Roll call, please.
Or we say aye?
Trustee
Or
Takaoka.
do, all in favor,
all.
yeah, signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? The ayes have it. We are done. Thank you.
Can you make it stop raining right now?